Hey guys, it's your host Mariah.
And Ronnie.
And we're here to give you a general update on all things happening at Rodriguez.
Prom is Saturday, so make sure you buy your tickets before April 12th. That is the deadline for purchasing them.
In other news, Almost Maine, the spring play, was a huge success. So make sure to check out the spring musical, the 25th annual Putnam County Spelling Bee. And you can buy tickets now at showticketsforyou.com.
Also, Rochella will be on April 20th. Make sure that you pay attention for any further information if you'd like to participate. Also, Rod Idol is on Thursday, April 12th.
Now let's cut to Charlie with sports.
What's up, KROD? I'm Charles, here with the latest sports news. For softball, varsity and junior varsity have a game Friday, April 13th against Vintage at home. It'll be 4 p.m. Varsity softball also won their last game against Vintage 21-9. Baseball's next game for both JV and varsity is on the 17th against Woolsey Wood at 4 p.m. Swimming has an MEL tournament at Vintage on April 26th, 27th, and 28th. Football, if you watched our previous KRODs, you'll know that weight training is going on Monday, Tuesdays, and Thursdays from 3:15 to 4:15. Make sure to be there and contact your coaches. For any other sports, make sure you have a physical form turned in to Miss Cortez. That's all for sports today. See you guys next time.
Thanks, Charlie, for the sports update.
There will also be a drama showcase on April 19th. If you want to see scenes and musical theater numbers performed, then this is the show for you. Well, that's it for your general update, Mustangs. I'm Mariah.
And I'm Ronnie.
And have a rad day, Mustangs.
Hi, I'm Madison Gray, and this is Rod Culture. It's the most wonderful time of the year, Prom Week. The prom will be held at the San Francisco Academy of Sciences Saturday evening, and you can buy tickets all this week. Please buy tickets. We don't want sophomores at our prom. What is so special about prom anyways? These days it's treated like a miniature wedding, and teens typically spend nearly or over $1,000 on prom for themselves. Like, especially the girls who love to go all out, get their hair and their nails and their face did, alongside the dress, limo, food, and ticket fee. I mean, ain't nothing wrong with that, but it's just a lot. After all, prom is the American high school's crown jewel of the school year. Hollywood hypes it up, parents hype it up, the rest of the world hypes it up. So we can't help having such high hopes. Thankfully, we at Rodriguez are very fortunate to have such a great venue to work with for our juniors and seniors. But you need to buy tickets so we can afford it. So I decided to ask some of our students, especially our upperclassmen, if they're going to prom, and if not, guilt trip them for not supporting our school activities. Let's take a look. And so I'm here with your name and grade.
Christine, I'm a junior.
Are you going to be going to prom, Christine?
Not this year, next year though.
Why aren't you going this year?
I personally think that it should be a senior experience, and I'd rather spend all my money on next year and go all out than spending it this year.
That's fair. So do you like promposals or the prom culture?
Yeah, I think they're cute.
Yeah. And is prom really that important, do you think?
I personally do think it is really important for a high school experience because I feel like everybody should be able to experience it every senior class, every junior class. So yeah, I do think it's important.
I agree. All right. Thank you so much. All right. So I'm here with your name and grade.
Celia. I'm in 11th grade. Alexis, 11th.
So are you two going to prom?
Yes. Yeah.
Why are you going to prom this year?
Because I like to dance. Right, yeah. And I want to look cute. Sorry. Go ahead. Yeah, with your friends, fun. Yeah.
Do you think prom is really important for us as juniors?
Yeah, because I think it's important to have a good time with the people around you.
I don't think it's really important. Like you could go to someone's house and have a party and you don't have to pay like as much for a ticket. Like you don't really, but it's like just something fun to do with your friends. And all my friends are going, so I decided to go.
Do you like prom culture, like promposals and things like that?
Yeah, I think it's cute.
Yeah, so do I.
All right. Well, thank you so much. That's all. All right. So I'm here with your name and grade.
Jasmine, senior.
Denise, and a senior.
Davion, senior.
So are you three going to prom this year?
Yes.
Yes.
Of course. I mean, you are seniors after all. So, do you think going to prom is important, especially as a senior?
Yes, it is. It's like one night that you can be with all your friends.
Yeah, it's like an unforgettable night.
Yeah, it's like the last night you can just chill with your friends at like a dance.
Yeah. Did you guys go to prom junior year?
Yeah, I did.
Yeah, I went to Armios though.
Oh. So, do you like the whole prom culture? Like promposals, things like that?
Yeah, it's cute.
Yeah, it's cute.
And do you think that prom is important for American high schoolers in general?
I feel like it is because that's like that one thing that you could like always go back to and like remember. So like I have like my aunt, she'll be like, oh, I remember my senior prom and stuff. So yeah,
I feel like it is because the prom's like the one thing you're probably gonna remember from high school. So
Yeah. Well, thank you so much.
Thank you.
It's clear that prom is a major cultural phenomenon, and it's hard to make the conscious decision to miss out on it with all of the peer pressure around you. But at the end of the day, it's just a dance. Just a dance that you only get 2 opportunities for. It's just a dance, no pressure. Would you look at the time? Looks like that's all for this time, Mustangs. See you next time on KROD.
Hello, I'm Jacob Apard.
And I'm Charles Sanders.
And today, KROD is bringing you a new segment called A World Beyond Rod. Now, first I'd like to talk about how over in the Middle East, Syria shot down 5 of the 8 missiles which were fired at them. Well, so said the ministry. Anyway, of the 3 that landed on the western part of the T4 base, it resulted in about 14 casualties.
Now, no one's for sure, but Syrians suspect that it was actually Israel who was behind the attack. A little while ago, some of you who are a little more politically versed may have noticed that it was recently passed that we can go to community college for 1 year for free. And if for some reason that's not what you want to do, you can also go over to Germany and move there, and they'll give you college for free as well.
But now let's go and talk about some celebrity news. Did all of you guys hear about McGregor throwing that dolly through the bus window?
So up in space, sometimes a solar storm will occur. A solar storm is a disturbance in the Earth's magnetic field caused by changes in solar wind. It's forecast to hit Earth this week, and you don't need to freak out about being burned alive from a solar flare, but we can expect some damage and maybe your phones will be a tad wonky. If you haven't noticed recently, Facebook's been in some hot water. The CEO, Mark Zuckerberg, has been actually giving away your data to big advertising companies. And all we got was a little bit of an apology saying, oh, I didn't mean to. Now, I don't know about you guys, but this kind of concerns me. Privacy is a huge deal. Facebook's stocks have taken a huge hit as well, going down almost 10 times what they were before. Other than that, that's all I've got for you guys. See you guys next time.
Hi, welcome to KROD. I'm Ronnie Lynn Broderick, and I'm here with your weather forecast. This week, it looks like a relatively nice one. It's going to be partially cloudy from Monday to Thursday with temperatures in the mid to high 60s for your highs and low 40s for your lows up until Friday. Friday will be heating up some into the 70s. You'll have a 72 for your high and a 48 for your low. And then going into your weekend, we'll be having 74 for your high and 49 for your lows. And it'll be sunny all weekend. Well, that's it for this week. See you next time.